Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're cutting some really big rocks in the big saw, but before we do that, let's take a closer look at the rocks we're going to cut today. Okay, so here's some of the rocks we're going to try to cut today. These are moss agates that we picked up at the lobster hole during that trip. Kind of like a plumy moss agate. I've never cut one of these this big before, so I'm excited to. It's got some awesome details in it. Right there. Try to expose some of that. This is a big piece of sea maggot with some really good detail in it that we're going to try to cut. I'm not sure which side I'm going to cut it on yet, but we'll figure that out when we get there. And I have a couple pieces of CHERT which I've been meaning to cut. This is a nice banded CHERT. I'm going to take a slice off. I want to slab these ones because I have some ideas for ring making with these. So this is that blue-green CHERT, turquoise CHERT. Sometimes this stuff has some nice dendritic, black dendritic features in it. We're going to try to get some slices off this. There's some good example of the dendrite there. I might cut some more than this. We'll see how the saw holds up. The blade's a little dull, but anyway, we'll give it a shot. So here we go. Okay, so I'm back home. I've made those cuts. I cut 5 rocks, and I just need to say that they're spectacular. And I'm going to show them from least impressive, which doesn't really say much because they're all impressive. But I'm going to go from least impressive to the most spectacular, and I'll get to showing them right now. So the first one was this banded CHERT. So you can see this is what it looked like. And when we cut it, I mean, that just looks cool. That's gonna look so good polished, and it's nice and big. But you can see some of the dendritic features here at the bottom on this turquoise, and up here at the top. You see how I can zoom in on that? It's like a black manganese. There's some saw marks in there too, but really like that one. That turned out nice. Cut it right down the middle. Then I cut this blue CHERT, this turquoise CHERT. I made a little slab in the middle and I cut it 3 ways, but here's what she looked like. It was a little darker on this end, so you're getting a little more deeper blues there. But you can see some of the dendrites there. Anywhere there's a crack, you can see those dendritic features, kind of mossy features. I love this material. So I cut this slab. I'm thinking of making a ring blank out of it and doing something with a ring, which I'll hopefully show later this year in a video. And there's the end piece. That's saw marking there. But I really love the color of this material. It's so unique. It's kind of like blue jasper. That's my ice machine going off again. Or should I say my wife's ice machine? Third piece is another turquoise CHERT. This one had more kind of quartzite on this side, CHERT on this side. So you can see kind of where you can see the transition. So you can see that when you cut it. See, it's a little darker over here. But again, you see those dendritic features in the cracks. But man, like, his stuff is so pretty. It is such nice material to polish up and work with. And I've got a lot of big pieces like this. This will be another piece I slab. There's a lot of cracks in this one, so it might be hard to get some good material to it, but yeah, that was cool. This next piece, they call it moss agate locally here. I got this piece in our video from last week, the lobster hole video. So this is more to me like a plume kind of an agate, but like I said, I'll go with the local terminology. It's people call it moss agate around here. But I gave it a cut right down the middle. I was hoping there'd be no fractures, and there weren't any fractures. That's a beautiful piece. You can see the pluminess. That's why I call it a plume agate, but really nice material. This would really look good slabbed. I'll put a link up here for the video where we collected this. But to me, yeah, that's a plume. That's a plume agate. Nice material. Really heavy, this is really difficult to cut. I mean, that blade was dull anyway, but it was super, super hard to cut through this. You can see my saw marks where I was struggling. The high-tech diamond flat lap will take quick care of that, or actually this might be too big for that. I might have to put this on the vibratory lap. But anyway, love that piece. So this final piece, this is a big old sea maggot we got on our lobster hole hunt. Check out the link up here. I picked this up in the first cove we were in, and it was kind of like a newer seam. I've never, like that first cove we dropped into, I had never been to that cove before, but neither had Terry. There's all kinds of new different looking seams there, and this was one of them. And I got this chunk that was just laying on the ground and cut it on the saw. This was difficult to cut as well, but I'm telling you, this is some of the nicest seam agate I've ever seen. I mean, look at this. Crazy. There's crazy stuff going on in this. Look at this gold, white, and red flame here. No fractures in this. I just slabbed a piece off the end, and I still have this huge chunk here to work with. I mean, look at that right there. Look at this. Just awesome details here. Just amazing. Super, super happy with this. This is beautiful stuff. I'm definitely gonna go back and collect some more of this. This looked like an untouched area there, so I'm gonna be going back and grabbing some more of this stuff. This is beautiful. This slab here, we're about to hit 2,000 subs, so I think I'm gonna throw this one in the 2,000 sub giveaway, just as a, you know, huge thank you. This is a beautiful piece of seam agate. Anyway, that's it. Those are the rocks. Really happy with those cuts. All the bigger rocks cutting on the big saw. That blade was super dull, but we got through it. Once again, if you like our content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. We're going to be doing on some more hunts here shortly. Lots more cutting videos coming up. Our tumblers are kind of down at the moment. I've got some issues with them, so we won't be doing much tumbling in the next couple weeks. Lots more rock hounding videos and more cutting videos coming. So thanks again for everybody for the support. Coming up on 2,000 subs, it's awesome. You know, wouldn't have imagined we'd come this far on YouTube in just a short amount of time, but we want to thank everybody for the support. It's awesome. We're having a blast. Until next time, we'll catch you in the next one.